me tonight is popular and very well known Kyle Feck. He's a massage therapist, a sports specialist. He's an ABMP?
ABMP member.
Okay,
Yes.
member. And so that stands for?
American Body Work Professionals.
Okay.
Yes.
And I didn't get to your website, but I was looking about that you were involved in sports as a kid.
Yes.
Yes. So tell us about that.
Man, so ever since when I was like 12 years old, I just got so involved because like for me, like as like a track athlete, I just love just like, you were in track. Track and field.
Track and field.
Yeah, I've been running for like 14 years and I got really involved in track, 6th grade. And I remember even too, like, I won one ribbon in 6th grade. And after that, I'm like, you know what? Like, let's train up a little bit more. 7th grade.
So which race did you run in? The mile or?
I'm actually a sprinter.
Sprinter,
so
okay.
I did like 200, 400 dash.
200 and 400.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're tapping on the table. We're told by the engineer here. Sorry. So, so then how did that evolve into going into massage therapy?
So, as like an athlete, like I'm all about like helping out people. Like it's all about the client's needs, and it's all about like what they want in their session. And basically, too, it's just all about like what they want in a massage. So basically, it's all about like helping out the athlete out. What's like their performance, and for me, I'm all about like performance times and getting down like to like even milliseconds about like crossing the finish line. Do that, So I'm like, you know what? Let's help out, the athletes. Let's help out average day people.
So do you concentrate on like certain muscles for each athlete, and you kind of like get into what their needs are, and what their body's telling them, what needs to be worked on, and
you even like read like the muscle tissue. Let's say like because everything in the body connects to everything. Like I had clients who literally they said to me, I'm working like neck right here, Lynn, and they literally said that they feel it in their feet. It's all about intertwined work. It's all about like connected tissue, and it's really interesting how like the body just like works the actions of the muscles to them.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So you still didn't tell me how you got into the sports therapy. When did that happen, and how did that happen?
So how did it happen? I did
graduated from high school.
Boone Grove, 2015, and I started right after. I told myself, let's get like life started early. So I went to the American College of Massage School in Crown Point, 2015. Yeah, and so it's a wonderful school. They teach you like a lot, and you're on the floor within like a month. On the floor, they teach you like how to do like stretches. They teach you how to massage like the muscle without like hurting the client then, and it's just like really like interesting. Like I think about like how like the body works in different ways. Because like you get neck pain, you definitely have shoulder pain.
Yes.
And
had that, been there, done that.
Yes. Yeah.
And back pain.
Yes. And it's all about like teaching people wellness and stretches to them. Like I told.
Oh, I see. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you give them something you leave them with something to work on when you're not there.
Yes. I give them like a little packet saying, hey, I want you to do this, this, and I'm gonna see you back in 2 weeks then.
Yeah, it's your homework.
Yeah, I'm like, I hope like you're able to do this. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. So, and then you also work with some of the sports teams.
Yes.
And so tell me a little bit about that. How's that work?
So actually, like, before like everything happened in the world where everything shut down, I was actually at the Olympic Training Center in Chula Vista. So I worked with like the Olympians. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where was that again?
Well, I forgot to talk about that part then, yeah.
I mean, what country was that?
Well, this is in California.
California.
Chula Vista is near San Diego.
Oh, okay.
I think it's about like 20 minutes away.
Uh-huh.
And I got to experience that. It was just like, it was just so cool. It was just so cool.
So how long were you there?
Well, I would say it was just a short period of time.
Uh-huh.
Because like, I had like knee problems since I was actually training one time for the Olympics.
Oh.
So then, yeah,
So were you with track and field when you were there?
yes.
Okay, yeah.
And then also too, I had like the sports therapy like job there.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to like train and also to do like massage too then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So do you do like any teams around here?
I don't,
Okay.
but I really want to like work with like more than teams. But like, I worked with like the Railcats from like last year. We did like an expo last year too then.
So I was just wondering if, like, you know, they have you on call, emergency, we're going to call Kyle because we need him tonight.
On speed dial, you know.
Or if you just, like, you're there at the game anyway, just in case. It's which way does that work?
So like it works, they say, hey, we don't have anyone on staff. Can you like come? I'm like,
Right.
I hope I'm not busy that day, so I can like come and say, hey,
Yeah.
I can help with the athletes, you know.
Well, I know Kyle's really busy because it took us 5 weeks to get him here on the show. So
Yes. Yeah.
He's a busy guy, and he goes all over. So tell us about where all you go, how far you go. He's a mobile massage. So he goes to your home or to your place of business, go to businesses.
Yes, I go to even like do like corporate events to them. So I want the client to feel like the comfort in their home. And we set up wherever like they want to be then. So either it could be like the living room, either it could be like in their like comfortable space. I set up, got like tables, sheets, lotions, even to actually to my clients, they provide me a table, so I'm like, I'm not hauling around everything.
Oh, well, yeah.
It's an awesome thing.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so you were telling me how far you go. You go like Ogden Dunes and...
I travel all over the NWI region. So from like Ogden Dunes, Beverly Shores, to Dyer, to Rensselaer then.
Michigan City.
Michigan City, Everett, LaPorte, Valpo,
South Bend.
South Bend. I mean, everywhere then. Yeah. I mean, it's awesome too.
You can tell you have a lot of excitement and you have a lot of enthusiasm with what you do. And so you went into a little bit about how it works. You set up a table and so did you ever have like anybody that's like really shy or you have to deal with that shyness or?
Well, it's all about like reading your clients. It's all about reading the vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I've been to houses where like I can feel like the energy is like really exciting, but then sometimes too like you gotta read a client then. Just
Right.
like, if then you could say like, oh yeah, like you know what are we doing for today? If they're brief, then like they're like they want a quiet massage. Even though I'm a talker, you know.
Right.
Yeah, but I can respect that. I definitely can respect that. You know.
So you do turn it off when you need to.
Yeah, but my clients, they literally tell me, they're like, can you please, we're gonna just have nice and peace.
You want to be quiet this time.
Yeah.
But you have other clients that tell you, go ahead and talk.
Yeah, which,
right?
it's easy for me then. It's easy for me, you know.
So they get to know you really well. They get to,
Yeah.
set the tone and let you know what they want to do that session. And
Yeah.
it changes, obviously,
Yeah.
from some days to other days. And then you have your regular clients that you go to
Yes.
quite often.
Yeah. I'm gonna give them a shout out to all my regular clients. Thank you so much. I mean, it means a lot. Seriously, you guys are amazing. You know. Yeah.
So we were talking earlier before Kyle got here, when Kyle got here, that he has a Facebook page. You can find him on Facebook. You can also find him on his phone number is 219-512-2570, which we need to repeat again
Yes.
at the end. But if you forget his name and you want to find him, best place to find all our speakers is to go to panoramanow.com/panoramanow at noon, and you can find all our speakers on there, all their information.
All the information then.
Yes, his email, his Facebook page, his phone number, and he'll probably be the only massage therapist on that page. So that's an easy way to find these people. Because I do think you have an unusual name. I really do.
Yeah. Like, I love my last name, you know.
I mean, I like it now that I see it in front of me, but when Becky said it to me, it took a while for it to sink in.
Kind of like process. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Really?
It's
You know?
a process.
Yeah.
So, what do you have any like unusual stories you can tell us?
Man, like, I remember you telling me, like, think about one before we go on air, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I remember that, like, I wasn't even running that day. And it was, like, a track meet. My brother, he used to run track and field. And
Is he older?
he's actually younger. So we're actually Irish twins, so we're actually less than a year apart.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so she was doing long jump. And she, like, there was, like, a bar you had to, like, jump over again using body weight. She jumped over, like, arch your back.
Uh-huh.
And she actually bashed her head on the steel beam.
Oh, wow.
And I was like,
Well,
I'm like, ooh.
she was okay, wasn't she?
She was okay.
Yeah, but a
She's all
head
good.
injury can really look a lot worse than what it really is. It can, you got a lot of blood vessels, and it's real thin.
Yeah, right here.
You could bleed out, I mean, without really having that much damage.
Yeah.
She was okay.
I know she had, I think, had stitches,
Yeah,
but she
and a
was
headache.
Yeah, a big headache, you know, yeah. And I was like, are you okay? She's like, I'm bleeding. I'm like, okay, well, we're gonna, have the ambulance come. We're gonna get out of here, you know. Okay,
So you
okay.
did have the ambulance come?
Yeah.
Okay. And what grade was she in when that happened?
Oh, I'm not sure. This is when I was probably junior, and my brother was a sophomore.
At Boone Grove.
Yeah, Boone Grove.
Uh-huh.
But I think the track meet was at like near Union Mills over there.
Oh, uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was in track too.
Well, what event did you do?
I did the hurdles.
Okay, I used to do hurdles too.
Oh my gosh. I only did the hurdles because no one else would do them. And I did long jump and high jump.
Okay.
And I jumped pretty high,
I thought-
pretty long.
After like massages all day, it's like precision tool. It's like a Theragun. It's like you put like level 1, level 2, level 3.
Is it like a little sharp pound?
It's like it goes like this. It's like it's like a device where like you go back and forth,
Uh-huh.
and it's like quick recovery. Helps
Oh,
with
wow.
lactic acid buildup. It helps with like performance too.
Yeah.
Quick recovery.
I'm gonna have to look that up. I never heard of that.
I'm telling you, because like even my clients, they text me, like they text me last minute, they're like, Kyle,
Make sure you bring your Theragun.
make sure you bring that. And I'm like, I'm gonna bring all my stuff into that.
Bring the gun.
It literally feels like I'm moving into a place for 2 hours in, and then they're like, see you next week. You know? Yeah.
So the question earlier was rates. You do a half hour,
Yes.
an hour, and then an hour and a half.
And then 2 hours.
2 hours, and then you have a special.
Okay, so the
2.5
special 2.5 hours. Everyone's like, that's really long.
Yes, it is.
It's really long, but I can do it then. So we're gonna break it down here. So it's called the On-the-Go Therapy VIP package, where it's a 2-hour massage, and like what I said from like earlier, it involves cupping and the Theragun I was talking about to help
Oh,
break
I
up tissue.
see.
And you can put it everywhere you want. You put it like on like your legs, calves with the cupping, even the Theragun too. Actually, people put it on their feet because actually on your feet you have reflex points.
Yes.
So that's saying like this is right here. That's your heart. You just do this. Helps with blood flow. It's just interesting too. And after that, once the client gets dressed, we got part 2. We do a 30-minute full body stretch session from head to toe.
Oh, okay.
So after that, because the client feels like, you know what, let's do like more stretching after that, because like everyone loves to stretch. You know, but sometimes too we forget of like we stretch in the morning, we stretch at night. So that's why I added that extra thing in there, because like it's all about like, moving around, getting like loose to then, and after that you're gonna feel great. It literally feels like you are like taller. This is awesome,
Wow. So, and he starts out at the 30-minute session is $35, which is very reasonable, and it goes up from there. And you also take tips.
Well, actually, yes.
I think you covered it, but it says, how did you get into massage?
Man, I've been doing this for 6 years, actually. Almost 7.
But so what was it that's made that spark?
Okay, I thought about it now. So since when I ran track and field in senior year, I pulled something like in my mid back. I told my mom, I'm like, Mom, I need maybe like a massage. I don't know what I need to like go because like my coach told me he said that you're gonna get break records this year. So we did like a 30-minute like massage, first time ever when I was 19 years old.
The coach did.
Actually, no. When we went to someone in Hobart.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom said, "Hey, we need to get him stamped because like
right.
we need him to perform
Exactly.
really well,
Senior year.
Yeah. So then I'm like, I need to great senior year. We're gonna go all out, So then after that, I'm like, wow, I feel really good. Yeah, but before all of this, I actually want to become a meteorologist on TV. It's just totally different.
Even as a senior, you were still wanting to be a meteorologist.
Yes. Yeah.
You probably would have been good.